We've all been there, right? You've got your CV looking sharp, you've listed out all your skills, but you're just not getting the bites you feel like you deserve. What if you could do more than just tell a potential employer what you can do? What if you could actually show them? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. We're going to build a professional portfolio that makes your experience undeniable and really sets you apart from the crowd.
Here's the best way to think about it. Your CV or your resume, that's the movie trailer. It's got the exciting highlights, the key plot points. But your portfolio, oh, that is the full-length feature film. It's where you see the action, the proof, the evidence that the hero, that's you, actually has the skills. It's the huge difference between just saying you can do something and showing you've already crushed it.
So, how do we get beyond that simple bullet point? We build a portfolio. And let's be really clear about something. This is not just for artists and designers anymore. No way. Whether you're a data analyst, a project manager, a marketer, a teacher, a portfolio is your absolute secret weapon for standing out.
Okay, let's break this down because the keywords here are curated and evidence-based. This is not just a digital junk drawer of every project you've ever touched. Nope. It is a carefully selected, thoughtfully organized showcase of your best stuff, specifically designed to give tangible, undeniable proof of your skills and, maybe even more importantly, your potential. This, right here, is where the magic happens. You are that line on your CV that says something like, proven leadership skills? What does that even mean? Well, in a portfolio, that bullet point comes to life. With a project plan you designed and led, maybe a link to a presentation you gave, or a glowing email from a teammate. It transforms a simple claim into a powerful conviction. But listen, a truly great portfolio is way more than just a collection of your greatest hits. The secret ingredient, the thing that really turns it from just a scrapbook into a compelling story about you, is reflection. This is where you connect the dots for the reader and show them not just what you did, but what you learned from it. Think about it. Experience is just the raw material. It's the act of reflection that turns that material into actual knowledge. You got to take a minute to think about what you did, why it mattered, and how you can use that lesson in the future. That is how you turn your past into a roadmap for your future success. And here is a super simple but incredibly powerful framework to help you do that. What? So what? And now what? First, the what. Just describe what happened. Simple. Then, the so what. This is the important part. Why did it matter? What was the big takeaway? And finally, the now what? How are you going to use this newfound knowledge to make an even bigger impact next time? It's this little cycle that shows you're always growing. All right, so we've laid the foundation. We get the what and the why. Now it's time to roll up our sleeves and actually build the blueprint for your portfolio. We are going to assemble your professional story, piece by piece. Every great story needs a guide, right? And for your portfolio, that guide is the table of contents. This is your roadmap. It shows the reader exactly where they're going and what they're going to see along the way. It's such a simple thing, but it makes the whole experience feel professional and super easy to navigate. Okay, next up is a small but really important element, the statement of ownership. This is basically you, professionally, saying, hey, this is my work, I'm proud of it, and I stand behind it. It's a mark of integrity, and it helps protect your work and the confidential info of any past employers or clients. And don't worry, you do not need to be a lawyer to write one of these. It can be as simple as, this portfolio is my own work, or you can get a little more formal if you want. The main thing is to just be clear, be confident, and claim your amazing accomplishments. Now we get to the absolute beating heart of your portfolio, the personal statement. This is your chance to weave together all the different threads of your experience, your skills, and your goals into one compelling story. It's where you get to tell your story in your own voice and show the world who you are and what you're all about. So what's the story you want to tell? Ask yourself, what are the core values that drive me? What am I most proud of achieving? How has everything I've done so far set me up for what I want to do next? And really, what makes me a great person to have on the team? And now for the main event, the supporting evidence. This is where you back up everything you've said with cold, hard proof. So what do you include? Honestly, the answer is pretty simple. Almost anything that showcases your skills, your achievements, and your potential. Let's start with the official stuff. This is the foundational proof of your expertise. We're talking about your degrees, any diplomas, or special certificates, transcripts, basically the bedrock of your portfolio. This is the evidence that shows you've put in the time and you've earned your stripes.
Next, let's get to the really good stuff, your actual work. This is where you truly get to show, not just tell. Think reports you've written, presentations you've built, articles you've published, maybe even photos of projects you've completed. This is your chance to just let your fantastic work speak for itself.
And finally, let's bring in some backup singers. This is where you let other people sing your praises. We're talking about letters of recommendation, glowing performance reviews, or even just a simple screenshot of an email from a happy client or a proud manager. This kind of social proof is absolute gold.
But hold on, don't just dump everything into a folder and call it a day. For every single piece of evidence you add, I want you to ask yourself those questions again. What skill does this actually prove? And how will I use what I learned from this in the future? Adding that little bit of reflection is what turns a pile of documents into a powerful story of your growth.
Just a few quick rules of the road here. Always give credit where it's due. Be really clear about what was your own work versus a team project. And hey, keep it focused on your professional skills. This is your career highlight reel, not your entire life story. Okay, as we start to wrap this up, I want to shift your perspective a little. A portfolio is not a static monument to your past that you build once and then forget about. No, think of it as a living, breathing document that evolves and grows right along with you and your career.
The best portfolios are always a work in progress. Seriously. As you take on new projects, master new skills, and collect new wins, add them to your collection. You got to keep it fresh, keep it relevant, and make sure it's always a powerful reflection of the awesome professional you are today and the one you're working to become tomorrow.
So there you have it. Your CV, that's the outline, but your portfolio, that's the masterpiece. It's the story of your career, told in your voice and proven by your own work. The only question left is, are you ready to tell it?